Our next comedian, ladies and gentlemen. This is kind of cool because he's a newcomer and yet a real seasoned veteran. He's been a sketch comedy performer in the area for years and is one of the top people at his craft, and now he's branching off into stand-up comedy, so it's really cool to see him here. Let's have a big hand for Mike LaChance.
How about another round for Rick?
Thank you. Yes, my name is Mike LaChance. Good evening. Had a rather rough night last night, so I hope you'll all bear with me. Word of advice. If you're ever standing on a street corner, 3 a.m., and a glowing portal opens in front of you, do not step through it. It's really not worth the pain and suffering. Damn wormholes. I should also mention that I'm a pagan. Just get that right out of the way right now. More specifically, a druid. Not a witch, but a druid. There is a distinction. I won't bore you with the details here. I feel compelled to mention that I also have never read a Harry Potter novel, played Dungeons and Dragons, or belonged to any sort of role-playing society, ever. Used to be a Catholic, and just didn't work out for me. I went to Catholic school, of course, went to a particularly rough Catholic school. It was Our Lady of Screaming Blood of Hatred of Suffering of the Eternally Damned, or some such thing like that. It was a pretty tough school, though. They required us to wear crucifixes, actual size. Made getting around the hall a little difficult, you know. But Catholicism is tough, you know, it's very, very strict. There are a lot of rules, particularly when it comes to, like, sex and sexuality. Like, you can't be Catholic and look at pornography, for instance. And I just have a problem with that. I mean, it starts out innocently enough, you know, you're 12 years old, somebody leaves a Playboy lying around, and you look at it, and then you turn 18, you think, oh, I'm old enough to rent a dirty movie on video, you know, and next thing you know, you're 33 and buying German piss movies on DVD. But, no, seriously, Catholicism is very, very strict. You know, they're against the whole gay marriage thing. I am pro-gay marriage. I actually am very happy to say that I am proud to be from Massachusetts at this moment. We are number one, we're the first state, and I just think that it's a great thing. You know, in the old days, if you were Catholic and you wanted to be part of a gay marriage in the church, I mean, you could just become a Catholic priest. You know, that was the more acceptable way, anyway. But we're evolving as a culture. You know, we're really coming along, and I feel like Boston is leading the charge. You know, there are guys in South Boston at this moment talking to their kids and saying, "Don't make fun of queers just because they're a bunch of homos." You know, that's progress. It's a good thing. I have a lot of Catholic friends too, and some of the members of my family are still Catholic. I actually had a Catholic friend say to me recently about the whole druid thing. He said, well, you know, I respect your beliefs, but I don't like to be around the occult. So wait a minute. I used to be a Catholic, and I know what Catholicism is. Catholicism is going to church on Sunday and standing in a long line with other Catholics, where you then go up to an altar and take part in the ritual cannibalization of God in the hopes that you will be saved from a fire demon who dwells in the earth's crust. I can see why you would want to avoid the occult, you know, with that whole Catholic thing. You know, and I've come up against it with my family too, because my sister is still a Catholic, and she actually asked me to be the godfather of my niece. Good choice. I had to go to the church, and I had to like meet with the priest, and then you have to be part of this whole ritual. And at one point, the priest comes up to you with the thing that looks kind of like a microphone and splashes some holy water at you like this. And at one point, you have to answer a question. He says, "Do you reject Satan and all of his works?" I wish I had just said yes. But instead it came out as, yes! It's the priest! Kill the priest! Kill the priest! embarrassing. You have no